What is up, ladies and gentlemen, this is Pookie once again with another interesting CSGO video. Last time I showed you guys some hidden bomb plant spots, and today we will be looking at the bomb radius. In other words, how far can we be away from the bomb to survive the explosion? It's a common mistake to stay too close to the bomb and die, so today we will be looking at how close you can stay to the bomb without dying. When you are in a private server, there is a command which lets you show the bomb radius, and that's the command map_show bomb radius. Now you will see a sphere at every bomb site. When the bomb explodes and you are within the sphere, you get hurt. On every map the bomb damage is 500 and the radius is 1750 meters. So when you are 1750 meters away from the bomb, you won't receive any damage. The damage is also linear along the distance, so the further you go away from the bomb, the less damage you receive. The question is, does armor affect the bomb damage, or does the bomb have 100% armor penetration? Let's test it. You can clearly see that we can stay closer to the bomb while having armor, otherwise without armor we die in a horrible death. So when you don't have armor, how far do we need to be away from the bomb to survive the explosion? You have 100 HP, so the bomb damage would have to be less than 100 of course. The bomb damage drops with 100 every 350 meters, because 100 is 1/5 of 500 and 350 is 1/5 of 2750. So to get from 500 damage to 100 damage, you would have to drop the bomb damage 4 times, and 4 times 350 meters is 1400 meters. So when you have no armor and you want to survive the bomb explosion, you would need to get further away than 1400 meters. I figured out that when wearing armor, the damage you receive gets also reduced with 2 points for every point of armor you have. So when you have 100% armor and you receive 200 damage, you could in theory block out all the damage, because 100 times 2 is 200. But it doesn't work that way, because 50% of the damage you receive will go to your armor and 50% to yourself. So when you would have full armor and receive 200 bomb damage, 100 damage would go to you, and because you only have 100 HP, this would mean you would die. In order to survive, the bomb damage would have to be a bit less than 200. But where is this border of a bit less than 200 damage? It's really easy. Like I said before, every 350 meters your bomb damage drops with 100. To go from 500 damage to 200 damage, you would have to reduce 300 damage, and 300 is 3 times 100. So the distance you need to be away from the bomb is 3 times 350 meters, and that's 1050 meters. I know it's probably vacation for ya, so you probably don't want to follow ultimate, so let's make it really easy. When you have no armor, you will have to be more than 1400 meters away from the bomb to survive, and with armor 1050 meters. So full armor allows you to stay 350 meters closer to the bomb. So now you've seen ultimate, let's go to the more exciting part, and those are the results. Craig helped me with some commands to allow servers to join more than 10 bots on city site, and without him this video would be much more difficult to make, so I left his channel in the description. He makes really funny videos about how it's like to play teams on certain maps, and I would definitely recommend checking him out. So what I did, I spawned bots with Kevlar and placed them close to the bomb site. Let the bomb explode so you can see from where you will survive the explosion. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe leave a like down below, and I see you guys later.